We look at the original function of equals cubed plus 4 times to the power of 1 divided by. We do this to see our starting math problem. This is the expression we will change. We identify that this is product of two parts. We do this to know which math rule to use next. Product means one part is multiplied by another part. We name the first part of as cubed plus 4 and the second part of as to the power of 1 divided by. We do this to keep our parts separate. This helps us work on each piece one at a time. We find the derivative of which is 3 squared plus 4. We do this to prepare for the product rule. The power rule tells us how to change terms with exponents. We let equal to the power of -1 for the second part. We do this to make the exponent easier to work with. This helps us use the chain rule. We find the derivative of by multiplying to the power of 1 divided by the derivative of 1 divided by. We do this to follow the chain rule. The chain rule is used when one function is inside another function. We find that the derivative of to the power of -1 is -1 times to the power of -2 or -1 divided by squared. We do this to finish finding the derivative of our exponent. The power rule tells us how to change terms with exponents. We simplify of prime to be negative to the power of 1 divided by squared. We do this to make the expression cleaner. Combining these parts makes the math easier to read. We apply the product rule by multiplying of prime by of and adding it to of times of prime. We do this to find the derivative of the whole function. The product rule is the rule for finding the derivative of two things multiplied together. We look for common term which is to the power of 1 divided by. We do this to make the equation shorter. Common factor is something that appears in every part of the expression. We pull out the common factor to the power of 1 divided by from the whole expression. We do this to group the remaining parts together. Factoring lets us write the math more simply. We divide cubed plus 4 by squared to get plus 4 divided by. We do this to simplify the fraction inside the brackets. Dividing each part of the top by the bottom is how we simplify fractions. We combine all the parts inside the brackets to get 3 squared plus 4 minus 4 divided by. We do this to put our terms in order. Subtracting the new parts from the old parts gives us one group. We write the final polynomial form as to the power of 1 divided by times the quantity 3 squared minus plus 4 minus 4 divided by. We do this to organize the final pieces. This shows all the terms clearly in one line. We state our final answer for a prime. We do this to show we have finished the problem. The math is now complete.